Hello, hello. This is Danny Taylor with Danny's Pixel Place, helping you to create your digital estate and find a place for every pixel. So in the last video, we talked about how to create your digital estate. If you missed that one, it's very simple. You just go to my website and hit create free account, and that will head you over to create an account with Forever. So take a quick look back at that if you need to. For today, what I would like to do is show you about logging into your account. Now that you have a free account, you will go to my website, danispixelplace.com. That's DANIS pixelplace.com, and you will log into your account. So we'll click login here. I'm going to go down here to log in, and I'm going to log into my account. My password's already saved. Go ahead and log in there. And this account is showing you albums that I have created that I'm willing to share with you. And there you can see that they're all marked public. But what we want to do is start over here. So anytime you want to get back to the landing page or the main page of your personal account, click this forever icon in the top left corner. Next up, we're going to go to albums. And I find that it's easier, and you'll develop your own workflow. But I find that if I have album or pictures that I want to go into a specific album, let's say I'm creating an album for 2023 Christmas, I'm going to create that album, then I'm going to select the pictures I want to load into it. So I'm going to show you that method first. So if we go to click this button that says create new album, we're going to call this one, I'm going to put some zeros in there to keep it up at the top of my page because we use an alphabetical sorting for your albums. So I'm going to put some zeros up there, and we're going to call this demo Danny's Pixel Place Digital Estate Planning. Okay, and I'm going to create that album. Actually, let's go back and look at that again. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. I want to do that again because you know what I didn't show you? I didn't show you that that's the only thing you have to do. So demo DPP digital estate planning. And you'll notice there are several privacy settings over here. I recommend, especially when you're first getting started, that you just allow it all to default to being private, because even if the albums are private, you will be able to share what's in there securely if you choose to. You can put descriptions in here. This is a great place to add things like the itinerary for a trip or who all attended the class reunion. Anything that you want to put in there is information. And I can write quite a bit, and I have never filled it up and been cut off or told I had used too many words. So I don't really know what the maximum number is, but you can put one in there. Put lots of information in there. So the album date then is if you wish to change the date, if it's Christmas, obviously, you know, it's going to be the 25th of that year in December. If it's a date range, maybe it's a travel experience. So you put the day that you left and the date that you return as the date range. But literally the only thing you have to do in order to create an album is to put the album name in there, and you'll see everything else is marked optional. The privacy setting will automatically default to private. You can change that at any time. And in future videos, we're going to talk about what these different privacy settings mean. So I'm going to go ahead and create that album. And now I can add files, which means bringing them in from files that are already in my library. Or I can upload files, which means uploading them from the device that I'm on. So let's add a few files first. So we'll go over here to add files. And now you're looking at my entire library. We're going to talk on my other channel, we're going to talk about using Artisan, and these pages were all created using our Artisan 6 software platform. But let's say I want to put a logo on this album, and maybe I want to add a couple of other photos down here. And you can see that I can choose them randomly as I'm going through. But if I want all of these puppy pictures, I can click on the first one, hold down the Shift key, and select that everything from the first one to the last one. And then the random ones that I selected up here are still selected as well. So on the top right, it says add selected. I'm going to click that, and voila, they are in my album. Now I can also choose which one I want to appear up here. And I'm going to go with this one. Click that open, and you can see that here's the name of the albums that it is in. And one of them is this album that we just created. So I'm going to set that as the album cover. If I change my mind and think, that's another album, I can always change that later, or I can remove it from the album altogether. But I am done. So I'm going to click back, and you can see that it has replaced that with the album. If I want to change the name of the album, I can edit the info. I can add more to the description. I can change the dates and change the privacy settings. So I can update that at any time. The second way to add photos to this album is to go to the upload button. So I've opened this album, and I'm going to go to the upload button, and I'm going to select files. You can also drag them over if that's preferred. I'm not going to show you that, but if you want to select files, we're going to navigate to my downloads folder where I placed some photos that we can plop in there and take a look at. And I'm going to click the first one and come down here to the last one. And I'm going to add these. As I'm recording this video, it happens to be Father's Day. So the photos I selected are all pictures of my dad with me, my brother, his puppy, the kids, and they're loading. Now, if you live someplace that has really slow Wi-Fi, and you're close to me, I welcome people to come here and sit and work while I do my thing for the day and use our Wi-Fi, because we do have a higher speed Wi-Fi. And you'll notice this one says duplicate. That means that it is already in my library, but I have uploaded it and it is going to appear in this album, even though it's already in my library. But it won't, our system will not upload duplicates. Now you want to keep in mind that means they have to be exact duplicates. So if it's an image off of your phone and then you go retrieve it off of Facebook, they're going to have two different sets of metadata, because Facebook and Google Photos and those places will change your metadata. We do not. So the photo has to be completely identical in everything about it in order for us to detect it as a duplicate. So I'm going to click that I'm done uploading. And that's how simple it is. So I have loaded these photos. I've chosen some photos that were already in my account and loaded them. And I've chosen some other photos that I uploaded from my computer. Now, if you prefer, you can just load them directly into the library simply by clicking this upload button, coming over to select files. We'll scroll down a little farther. I think there's some there from another day. Yeah, so we'll just pick this one. We'll just add one this time. And this is going to load into my library as well. Now, when we click on this picture, we can see that this picture is not in any albums yet. We don't have any tags on it, and we'll get to all of those things at another time. But for now, I want you to know it's very simple to start loading photos into your free 2 gigabytes or your purchase storage. So click on this forever icon to get back to your home page. Your library and your albums and all these other things are on the second line of your front page of your account. And give us those reviews anytime. I just X'd out of it because I'm in the middle of a video. I'm not going to show that right now. All right, so this is Dani Taylor with Dani's Pixel Place, signing off and getting back to work, helping you to find a place for every pixel. And I hope that you will continue your digital estate planning with Dani's Pixel Place. If you have any questions, please give me a shout and I'd be happy to help. You can email me at danispixelplace@gmail.com. You can text me 24/7 because a little ding is not going to wake me if I'm sleeping. 717-440-2559. And of course, you can contact me through the contact submission form on my website, danispixelplace.com. Have a beautiful day.